your jazz expert with ProfessorIt.com. Every dance session should begin with a good warm-up. This is especially important when it comes to jazz dancing because jazz dancing requires that you use all of your muscles from top to bottom. So I always like to do a warm-up that starts from the very top and works all the way down to the bottom. So if you want to take your legs and spread them to about shoulder width apart, we're going to begin with isolations. Now isolations are important because they're going to teach you how to use one part of your body while keeping the rest of it still. So we're going to start with our head. So what you're going to do is take your head and try to get your ear to your shoulder, and then you're going to rotate and do it to the left. Now you can keep going back and forth and feeling your neck releasing. Now you can do this as much or as little as you want, and then you can do it going forward and back as well. Just being gentle with it because you don't want to pull anything in the back because we're just starting out. Okay, so after you've done your head, then you go to your shoulders. Now shoulders, you're going to go your right shoulder, and then you're going to go to your left shoulder. Just making going up and down. Now see how the rest of my body is remaining still. So you're going to do that over and over again. Then you're going to take your right shoulder and pull it back, and your left shoulder back, and feeling all of your back loosening up. And then when you feel like you've got that loose, then you can go forward. And just take your time with it, making sure you're getting out any kinks and all that. Next, you're gonna move to your rib cage. Now, make sure that your knees are over your toes and plie a little bit, so bend a little bit into your legs. So now this is important to remember that we're isolating. So I'm going to move my rib cage. If you want to put your hands on your hips so you can feel this, and move your rib cage all the way over to the right. Now the rest of you should stay still. Then you're going to move to the left. Now you only move as far as is comfortable. So then you can keep doing that over and over again, but making sure that that's the only part of your body that's moving. Then you're going to move forward, pushing up and making sure that everything else is still, and then collapsing forward. Now I say collapsing, but my chest is still staying high. So I go all the way up and then back. Now if I was doing this, this would be wrong. So make sure that you're staying in. You can go over and back. Then if you really want to loosen up the area, you can go all the way around and just keep rotating and then go the other way as well. Do this as much as needed. Then we go to the hips. So put your hands on your hips so you can feel it as well. So you're going to move it from side to side. Now, if you want to put your hands this way so you can feel the hip the whole way around, so you're going to move your hip to the right and the rest of you staying still, and then to the left. Now, it looks a little funny, but it'll open up everything. And then the same way, you're going to go forward and backwards. Now, the rest of you should stay still, and that's really important because we're isolating. Then the same way, go all the way around to loosen everything up, and then the other way. Do all of these things as much as you need to, and then go on to the rest of the warm-up. So from our parallel position, we're going to open up to a wide second. From here, make sure your back's tucked under and that you're all up straight. I like to think that I'm being pulled by a string, so I'm reaching from the top of my head. From here, your arms go into second position, and you're going to reach over and stretch as far as you can, and only go as far as is comfortable. From here, you're going to lay flat, so my back is going to go 90 degrees. Now from here, you collapse your back in, so pulling all in here, and your back up, and then going back down. You'll feel this all in the back of your leg as well as your lower back. So you keep going up and down. You can do this as many times as you want. Then you're going to put your head to your knee. So not everyone will be able to do that. Just go down as far as you can. Then your hands go down to the center. Relax your head and stretch into it. Then you go over to the left and head to your knee. Hold again as long as you need to. And then you're going to go back up to the 90 degrees. Do the back concave in and out, in and out. Then you stretch over to the left and back to center. Now you can repeat this as many times as you need to. Do it again on the left, and then it'll release everything and get you warm to start the dance ahead.